Också är med. Onegai deshimasu. Rub the hands. Inhale, hold breath, and put the hands on the neck. Yeah. Clap twice. Rub the hands together and on the forehead outwards. Bend the eyes outwards. You can close them, it feels better. Okay, then put slight pressure on the eyeball. Always 3 counts. Ich, ni, san, release. Ich, ni, san, release. Ich, ni, san, release. And ich, ni, san, shiho, ryoku, shich, hach, kyu, chu, release. Okay, then normally try to find focus again. Okay. Put pressure below the eyes, on the bone below the eyeball. The same above, underneath the eyebrow. Rub the nose from both sides. Then put the index and the middle finger. The middle finger is above the index finger, and then you massage the outside of the nose, go inside between where the nose comes to the eyes and go a little lower. Yeah. Rub the tip of the nose with the flat hand. On these cold days, it's a good idea in general. Okay, then both index fingers, one below and one above the lip, and then you rub like this. Yep. Then with one hand, just slightly tap on the upper part of the face. Okay, then not exactly like Star Trek greeting of Spock, but space between index finger and middle finger. Then you put your ear in between, and then you rub the surrounding area of the ear. Then you rub the ears with the flat hand. Yes, put away the glasses maybe. And other direction. Then grab the ears and pull them slightly outwards, massaging all the fleshy part of the ears and slightly go lower. As once again. Then with your index finger, the inside of the ear, just put a little pressure on and massage the inside parts of the ear. Then with your thumb, you put a pressure around the ear, so you go behind it and all around on both sides with your thumb. One hand and the other side. Now index finger in the ear and out. Put it inside and out. Inside, out. Last time, inside, out. Okay, now it's the most difficult one. I'll try to show you exactly. You put the ear, you clap it to the front, and then the index finger is snapping on the bone behind the ear. Can you see it? Like this. Okay, it's the, oh wow, I can feel it because I only did it on one side. It normally opens up a little bit. Yes, now it's better, but it sounds metallic. Okay, you do it on both sides, please. Simultaneously. Okay, these three fingers are holding down the ear, and the index finger is snapping on the part behind the ear. Yeah. What's next? Yeah. Just massaging the neck outwards like before the forehead. Then large movements, forehead, face, neck. Then with your fingers, the whole head from front to rear. Yeah. If you haven't had your hair in order, now it's time for it. Or disorder, it depends. One hand and the lower part of the face. Okay, now a funny one. Put the head in the to the rear, and the hand, let it fall down with this part, index finger and thumb. So this part is hitting the forehead like this. And then the other side. So only the weight of the forearm is falling on your forehead. Yes, exactly. Now the neck on the front side, like this. And yep, everyone knows. What's the name for it in English? I don't know. This part of the head.
The temple.
Exactly. Okay, the head is done. Next is the hands. Take one hand and you put every finger in between these two and slightly move outwards. Every joint should be massaged a little bit and then you move on to the next finger, starting inside, and then you slowly move, shaking it a little bit outside. If it cracks a little bit, it's okay, but don't hurt yourself. Okay. If you have the finger suddenly in this hand, it was too much. Then you put the hand palm facing upwards on your leg, and with the knuckle here, you massage the inside of the hand. On some days this hurts depending on the area you're hitting. Liver, lungs, sometimes the brain. Okay, turn around the hand. Yeah. And like this outwards. Yeah. Okay, same procedure, other hand. You start with the thumb and from inside to the outside. Then the index. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Hand on the leg, knuckle inside, and put a little pressure on it. Yes, go deeply inside. Turn around and like this. Okay, next, right hand on the left, and you slide upward on the outside, turn the hand around, the arm around, and go down on the inside. Other side, outside upward, inside downward. Okay, then the shoulder you can support a little bit with this hand so you can reach further back. As just rub the shoulder a little bit. And other side. Then left part of the chest, always to the inside, okay? Not like this, to the inside, towards the heart. Okay, other side. Now both hands on the flanks and the ribs, the lower part of the ribs, up and down. On the second camera maybe you can see it better. Here. Yeah. Then I always have to remember, yes, left hand on the right hand. And go around counter, okay, the opposite direction of how things inside you move outside. So from left to right. In fact, the other way around it's difficult because you always get stopped by your gi if you have a gi. Yes. Okay, then kidneys, bottom, right hand on the end of the spine, left hand above and in the middle. Okay, very good. We've finished the upper body. No. You touch the leg only like a fly touches you, okay? Not hard, but super slight. And starting from the foot towards the upper part of the leg. Then you take the hand like this, put it on your knee and massage the surrounding area of the knee. Like you want to grab the bone on the knee. Yeah. Okay, then with your thumb, you also go all around the knee, one side and back. Okay, then flat hands, whole area. Okay, change the side. Same procedure. Then thumbs. And the whole hand. Both legs straight, upper body straight up, and then you take one foot and massage the outside of this bone, okay? So like this. Okay, change. Now the legs, nearly the same procedure as with your hands. We start every toe. Take it, massage it and shake it a little bit. Try to activate the joints of the big toe. Then you go to the next. 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 Okay, bend back and forward. Come a little closer. Bend back all toes and forward. Back and forward. Yeah. Then the whole foot rotated in one direction, rotated in the other one. Then you put the foot on the floor and you do the same like before with your hand. The knuckle of this hand, of the free one, is massaging the foot. Then you grab this part with both hands and massage it up and down so you can feel the... you told me, Lionel, how it's called? A kill?
It's got an arrow in it, in Greek legend.
The Achillessehne?
Exact.
Yeah.
Exact.
Doesn't it originate from this Greek fighter?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. You learned something at school.
It's when his mother was holding his legs and he dipped, I think she dipped him in the pool of immortality. It wasn't of protection.
The only weak point. Yeah, yeah. Okay, foot back on the upper leg, and then you rotate it clockwise and counterclockwise. Grab the big toe, bend it backward, and with the knuckles on the other hand, massage the part below. There is one here, this part, they go up and down. Grab the foot and try to, for 1 second straight, yes, perfect. Then you put it down, and one hand is moving on the rear from up, from high to low, like this, and the other hand on the front side, so like this. Okay, same procedure, other foot. First, the toes. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Bend all toes back and forth, one direction and inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Rotate the foot one direction and the other one, inside and outside. Okay, on the floor. Okay, next. All the fingers massaging Achillessehne. Okay, back on the other one, rotate, change direction, grab the big toe, bend it backwards, straighten the leg. Yes. Back on the floor. Lean back on the elbows, or if possible even on the shoulders. Try to keep the knees on the floor. Relax, breathe regularly. back up, and to the front, like this. Okay, and again to the rear. Yep. One direction. And other direction. All right. Next part, dekubyondo. Yep. And elbows low. The pressure is from here on the rear of the hand. Very good. And change. Yes. Next, look at your pinky, the thumb between pinky and ring finger, and then you grab with 4 fingers, you grab the thumb and twist it and go low. Yes. Keep a little distance between your belly, don't go too close to your body, do it in front of your body. Yeah. Other side. Okay, thumb looking downwards, other hand comes from below, grab the whole package including the thumb, pinky towards the forehead, and then lower both arms and hands. Up and looks good. Try always to not leave any air or space between the 2 hands. If you follow this rule, if you do the same application with a partner, it works much better. Other side. Okay, sankyo, like this, and then forward. Nope, the next one. First we do this, yeah. Other side. Yonkyo. Other side. Change. Hey. Ni. San. Young. Go. Change. Hitch. Ni. San. Young. Go. Hai. Cut the air. Very good. Okay, a little closer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Closer. Kibadachi. Other side. Toes back and forward. Stomp. Rotate. Counterclockwise. Shake it. And kicks. Okay, other side. Toes. Stomp. Rotate. Other direction. Shake it. And kicks. Okay. Swing the leg without intention. Back and forth. And change. And change. As high as possible. Each. Hey. Yum. Yum. Oh. Ryoku. Ah. Hach. Q. Q. Other side. Each. Hey. Sun. Yum. Go. Ryoku. Na. Hach. Q. Q. Okay, my getty. Snap kick. Ich. Ni. Sun. Yum. Go. Other side. Ich. Ni. Sun. Yum. Go. Okay. Okay, jump on the spot. Back and forth. Sideways. Around in squares. Other way around. Back and forth, separate. Triangles. Other direction. And slowly start to run on the spot. Increase velocity until the maximum possible. That's what the neighbors like. If you have neighbors, or still have neighbors. Okay. Ian, do you have a mat?
I have a carpet.
You have a carpet. Try on the carpet. If it gets too hard, please let me know. It has no sense. If it's really uncomfortable, it has feet together, hands loosely on the knees. Keep the structure, keep the position of the whole body, and back and forth. Round shape. Don't touch the floor with your head. And don't forget to breathe. One foot standing straight forward, this direction, and the other one on the floor, so that the knee is also touching the floor. Okay, not like this. Try to lay it down so the whole upper body rotates a little bit towards this direction. It's not possible to go straight forward anymore, I show you for a second. Okay. Now we did this. The whole body came straight forward. And now it's slightly to one to the opening we create here. Okay. Then you change. Other side. Right foot up. Left foot. Hands are still in touch with the knees, but not helping. Head not touching the floor. Okay, next, both feet close to the butt. So now this foot stays like it is. The second foot, to put the heel closer to the body, as close as possible. So both feet are as close as possible to your body as possible. Okay. I show you for a second. You'll change the side, both feet close, and the butt leaves contact with the floor. So no contact anymore. Hands to the front. Okay. Then you go back, change the side. Hands to the front. Okay. Please. Yes, very good. Can really reach out a little bit with your hands, like this. Okay, and exactly from this position, you stand up. So you go back, you go forward until you reach this point of no more movement, and then both feet are pushing the floor. Okay? But remember, first you come to this static position where the weight is already above your feet, and then not before, but then you push. Okay? Try to use the hands only for keeping the balance if necessary, but the standing up you should perform only with your legs helping. Okay? One side, here, and push. Relaxed position, Yuyashinkai, and down. Exhale. Push. Yuyashinkai. Back. Very good. If possible, on the floor or the mat you have, try to perform a roll backward if you have enough space, which means it's nearly the same movement. So you can also start from here. You put one foot to the rear, you go down. Here you have a break, there is a break possible here. Here you prepare for your backward roll. And then you just let go. And check your, it's like driving a car, okay. I didn't see it, Ian, but I saw you arrived at the right spot. Yes, very good, show me. Yeah. If this works for you, Ian, you can also, yeah, very good, looks good. Try to work on not touching the floor with your head. I just show you for a second. Normally, there is the moment where you listen to the floor. You should not listen to the floor. There should be space in between. Imagine this is pure concrete, okay, or some sharp rocks. Then you do it here. The hand is between your head and the floor. Okay, try again. Yeah, much better. The shoulder is allowed to touch the floor. The head is not allowed. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Wonderful. Okay, second thing that you can work on at the end, you have a moment of break. So at the end of every roll, I arrive here. Break. Then I go back and start the next one.
But not too fast.
Break. And so on, okay? It's like when you do the sword movements, you always cut, break, next. Cut, break, next. Cut, break. Yes, very good. Okay, Lionel, one more. This was quite straight back, you know. You're still on the mat. Yes, but it was all on the mat. So if left and right of the mat there is a huge there's a huge valley. You're still alive. Okay, other side. Yeah, direction perfect. Might be the arm. As you can see, and you can do it at the beginning. You do it. One arm is outside, the other one is protecting. Then you can go on do it with both hands inside. But that's for starting reasons. Then you have better control, and then you can also try to do it both hands inside. But if you start too early, you normally roll on your own arm, and that hurts. Okay. Same procedure, other direction. We start here. This hand, fingers facing inward. Yes. The outer hand, fingers facing forward. And you do exactly the same like before. First, shoulder on the floor, then you roll forward. That was a nice roll, Ian and Lionel.
Too much equipment in here, doesn't work.
You can imagine all the houses and flats in old Japan have been for sure smaller than your flats.
Oh, fun fact, there's one place in Japan where we have an apartment and it's literally 30 square meters.
40 or 4?
30.
30. Yep. Consisting of a kitchen, of a living room, of a bedroom, of everything, right? But in fact, lots of techniques you see, and when you watch some sword movies, or if you watch even the katas performed in different sword schools, sometimes people are wondering why they look a little bit. A little bit strange. So people sometimes ask me, okay, but why don't you just cut him? Yeah, and I said, yeah, you have to imagine that the kata was created with the idea of being on a narrow floor when you walk outside, and it was narrow from above, it was narrow from the sides, or you did perform drawing the sword underneath a window so that someone who's inside cannot see you drawing the sword, and so on. And that's, if you know that, then you can make a good relation on the whole rolling and things like this, because they moved inside small and narrow buildings. So that's the reason why some things look a little bit weird, I think. Okay, so the smaller the roll, the more likely you are not spotted. Very good, Leonard.
I think that was nearly straight.
That was, yeah, that was not nearly straight, that was straight. Okay, each of you 2 more, then we go on. Just kidding. Okay. Next one. Normally, for the next lessons, for the rest of this year, I want to go on with the exercises we already performed and intensified, mainly Lionel, which are mainly exercises to develop and strengthen the center. So the center or Seikatanden, which should be spotted. If you spot it, then it should be spotted slightly below the navel knot, and it's the place where you should try to create all the energy used for movements in Aikido. So it's not your arms, it's not the muscles in your arms, it's not the feet, but it's mainly the center, which means it's this place connected with the hips, because the hips and the center are quite a strong part, and from this point in your body, you should develop a feeling that from this point all the energy for your movements are created. So all the movements start here, and the rest of the body is following the initial energy, the energy initiated from this Seikatanden, from this center point. And to get a feeling for the center point, they have created several exercises. One of them is ikkyo undo. Show you for a second. You start with your feet shoulder broad stance. The knees are slightly bent already, so nearly never the knees are straightened. The knees are always slightly bent. You already feel the weight. You try to feel the weight in your center here. And then one foot comes to the other, and the same foot is slightly moving forward while your arms are moving upward. Okay? Then the same movement back. The coordination of arms and feet is always the same. Then the other foot, right foot to the left, and then straight forward, and the arms, and you raise the arms. When you raise the arms, you form kind of triangle with these fingers, okay? Like this, okay? In front of your chest, in front of your face, okay? So left foot to the right and forward. Back, right foot to the left and forward. The heels and the feet always have contact with the floor. You don't do this. Okay? This is correct. This is incorrect. Okay? Feet together and forward. And back. Feet together, slight step forward. And back. Together, slight step forward. Okay? Very good. The hands always go back to the hips, then you move forward to this position, and as you go back, the hands relax and hang loose at the sides of your body. Okay? So from here, forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay? Okay, and next challenge is you synchronize it with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Very good. Try to just swing the hands. Don't change the angle of your elbow. This is always the same. The hands are swinging up without bending your elbow. So it's just from below. Not like this. Not like pushing something, but they are swinging upward until its final position. Okay, and now the key feature should be, it's not the hand that make your body move like this. Hands move, body follows. Hands move, body follows. No, it's try to establish a feeling where you know that this part is moving first. You can imagine that being pulled on a rope forward from your center, okay? There is the energy is created here and the rest of the body is following. So it's like this moves and the feet are following. Not the feet move and the body is following. Here. You can overdo it at the beginning just to get a feeling for what I mean, okay? You can really do like this and follow with the feet. Move the center and follow with the feet. To create a feeling for starting the movement here instead of with your legs. And the arms, the same. Here you start, arms are following, okay? The arms, it's like pushing the energy from the center forward. Okay, please. Try. Okay, and we try the fluent, the connected way of doing both exercises without any break. So you move from left hanmi, which means left foot to the front, directly to right. So there is no returning in the Shisendai parallel foot position. It's left foot, right foot. Slide the feet on the floor, don't raise your heels. Control your breath and synchronize it with the movement of your center and the movement of your arms. Okay, same exercise, but now we do it in two directions. Right foot is to the front, we do a slide step forward, and then we rotate the hip 180 degrees. And slide step to the rear. Again, rotate the hip when the arms are falling. Slide step. Exactly. Okay, Ian, no steps, just slide steps. When you turn the hip, I don't do a whole step, but the front foot stays the front foot. Change the side, front foot stays the front foot. So the front foot is always moving first. Okay, once again, just take a look. I start right foot to the front. Okay, the first movement is slide step. Right foot stays right foot to the front. Then I turn the hip and I don't do a whole step. The left foot is sliding forward. Turn around, sliding forward, turn around, sliding forward, turn around. Okay, not stepping forward, turn around. Works too, but now we are sliding, turning. Oh. Maybe the exercise was too much. How do you feel? Lionel, show me in the meantime 4 directions. Your own speed, your own count. Yeah, absolutely. You can go on ad infinitum, like the Romans said.
And you were saying, while we wait. I did it with the sword the other day in the bedroom.
You can do it.
And it worked quite well. Because it actually helps you because when you do that,
Yeah.
and turn around, you've got to do it next in that side. It tells you, then you do it like this, it tells you which foot you're going to put.
Absolutely.
It actually helps you more than hinder. And it's got light.
Yeah, it helps you a lot if you know how to do it without a sword. Okay, let's go on and do some kokyu ryoku. try to really, when you have raised the arms, try to really intentionally overdo. First to turn the center, I do it like this, then I turn the center and then I let the rest follow. I raise the hands, turn the center and raise the hands. Yeah, and I also have the feeling that when you start to do this, then you can already feel being pulled in the direction where the center tends. And you just have to relax to do the rest. Remember the feet.
Okay.
Yeah, little more if possible. Yes, very good. Yes, bend the knees, right?
Actually, when you put more pressure here, it forces the weight change onto the toothpick much
Yeah.
more precisely.
Yeah. And it's also, you can feel it when you exhale. It's like it's a feeling of compression, a feeling of I don't know.
It's not strain, but it's tensioning.
It's a tensioning, and it's a collection of energy you want to use for a movement.
Yeah.
And therefore, it's not like being stiff or being to intentionally put tension in your stomach muscles. It's the stomach being, yeah. Let's keep. I will say it and don't tell anyone. It's the key. Collect the key and move. And remember, not only for the movement, not only for the part when it's active, there is a key collected here. The center stays active even at the end here, and when I move back, the center is still active. It's only a mixture between highly active and active, but never relaxed totally. Okay, so yo in, yo in. Yo in, yo in, yo in, yo in. Very good, very good, very good. Looks good. Okay, Lionel. The irimi movement, taisabaki irimi. Taisabaki is the topic of the three movements: irimi, irimi tenkan, irimi tenkan, and irimi tenkan. This is ikkyo undo. Ah, yes. Yep, this is irimi. So just the slight step forward is irimi. Once again, yes. try to have your hand more like this in front of your body, less like this. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. Irimi. Okay, other side. Can you start a little bit more to the rear so I can see your feet? Yes, perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Try to start the movement from your center. Keep the idea. Yeah. Okay, next movement of the sabaki movements is Irimi Kaiten, which is, try to remember. Nearly. Nearly. It was just a little bit too much at the end. Yes, that's all. Very good.
So we've got the balance back to the last part.
And the last one is Irimi Tenkan.
That's what I mean. Is that when you take a step back like this?
Yes. Step, turning, step. Nearly. This one, the last one, starts with a whole step, not with a sliding step. The first two start sliding steps, and the last one is really you start with your rear foot, walking forward, turning the hip, and putting the front foot back. No. Your rear foot steps forward. Yes, you turn the hip. No, other way around. Step forward. No.
Step forward.
Yeah, now turn to your left. Turn to the left. Yeah, and put the front foot to the rear. Yeah, that's it. Then the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Step, turn, and to the rear. Okay. Step, turn to the rear. Yeah, exactly. Now we are. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah, very good. Go on. はい、どうぞ。はい。そう。はい。どうもありがとうございました。